What's up? Welcome back to my channel. And so I figured I would make a quick video. Just came back from the gym real quick, so I got my post-workout. And yeah, so I promised on Facebook that I would make a quick video on my build. And this is not like one of those things where like you snatch a bunch of stuff off the bike, lighten it up, add some cool ass parts, and then it's a build. No. You know, this is an actual like from motor on up, everything, even the wheels. I have Apex 6 core motor wheels on the bike already, and so this is to be, it's a 2011. This is to be a stroker motor bike, meaning not just head and cams, but the whole motor to include the crank. Everything is being upgraded and modified. So when I first set out for to do this, I had the idea. I looked at KWS's website. Just the motor alone is like, it's like 10K or something like that. My other BMWs, I have 4 total. And so my other S1000s, I figured I've done head and cams before, and a couple other things with the motor before on 2 of my other ones outside of my track one. And so I figured, why not, you know? So the issue that I'm running into is I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, because KWS really is for like an all motor type of situation, but I'm adding nitrous on top of it. And so I don't really know how. I mean, yeah, you know, rule of thumb, high compression, low shot, low compression, big shot. And so I don't really know like which route I'm gonna go with it as of yet. But I just wanted to make a quick video. Like I said, I told some dude on Facebook that I was going to make videos on the process of building this bike. There's a lot of things that has happened with the bike already. When I first got the bike, it only had, you know, like a tank on it, basically, like no exhaust, nothing, you know. And I figured it would be a good platform to kind of go outside of the norm and then see really like how much power I can get out of an S1000. Like I'm kind of a BMW guy, but not really a BMW guy. I guess if I have, you know, in my lifetime, I've had 6 S1000s. 2 of them, you know, I flipped, so, but still, that's 6 total. So where am I at so far? So far, like I said, I have Apex 6 rims on this. I swapped out the battery for a lightweight battery. It just came back from BMW for recall, so I'm kind of happy about that, because there were some things that I didn't have to personally pay for it. You know, it was recalled, so BMW fixed it for free, so I'm cool with that. I have an aftermarket filter, Sprint filter in it, the F185. And then I have an Aquapovic exhaust. Typically, I would normally go with a Brox exhaust, but I just chose to do Aquapovic this time, just because I found a really good deal, and I wanted to see like if there's a real difference with the longer exhaust versus, usually I choose an alien head or something like that for the Brox. Now I was gonna go with the CT mag, but again, the Aquapovic I saw it, and I just figured, why not try it and see if there's some differences. I got some carbon fiber levers, and then I have the carbon fiber exhaust hanger. I have some Woodcraft rear sets, Evil swing arms. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. E's for Evil swing arms. Decent chain. I stuck with the 525 versus going down to 520. Honestly, I don't trust going down to a 520 for the amount of power this is supposed to make, but we'll see. And then I want to say that's pretty much it for like what you all can see. Now I have a whole box or 2 of parts inside of my man cave that I haven't even, you know, I I guess I should take the camera in there one of these days, and I will. You know, I'll show like some of the different parts that I have for this bike. I do have a whole nother air box that has the nitrous and stuff plumbed for it already, and I just have to wrap that and then try to figure out how to make it fit. I recently added the same mock-up nitrous as a way with my builder Lee Tomlinson and at Gooch Motorsports in Hendersonville. That's the way getting the nitrous added. You know, my wife's overseas, so that's kind of a surprise when she gets back. Well, it's not much of a surprise because my ass is making this video, but hopefully she ain't subscribed to my channel. Hell, I only got like 60 viewers, so, or 60 subscribers, so it really doesn't matter. But that's being done already. I already added that to the airbox, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that, because the biggest thing is anybody who's added what is it, the PFC nitrous kit. So when you add that, it's like the top tank shell, you know, in the ECU, like the ECU sits on top of it. So I have to figure out a way to make it fit properly. And I ran into that issue with her bike once I installed it. So I know that I'm gonna run into the same issue with this bike as well. Once I get to that issue, obviously I'll film it, and hopefully I'll make a video about it. So anyone who's entertaining the thought of doing this, then you at least know what pitfalls to avoid. So far, my crank and rods are at APE. The crank is getting stroked or whatnot, and they're adding the rods to it. I have to still order my pistons. And like I said in my last H2 video, I'm extremely cheap, so it takes me a while to get off the pot and then just do certain things. My head is almost finished. It's at Portec. He's done my other two heads for two of my other bikes, so that's at Portec. But we ran into an issue because the cams are fairly large, and so the shims, he can't find the right shim or something like this. The size, like there's something going on with the shims where they're not working with the head or the cams. Well, the cams basically. So, and he can't find any. So now he's telling me that I might have to do more in-depth head work to make it work. If that's the case, then of course, you know, I'll do that. But I'm putting that on video. What the hell are these bugs? I should have closed my garage door, but I'm putting this on video because I know a great deal of you all that have S1000s. You know, I get, you know, questions all the time. You know, oh man, you know, you have a bike that makes 220 something horsepower. Like how? Well, this is supposed to be, by virtue of KWS's website, this is supposed to make 40 horsepower on motor. On race gas. I'm pretty sure it's probably race fuel that they're using, MR12 or something, but I'm not sure if mine is gonna make that on motor just because of the nitrous, so I have to figure that out. Me and my builder will have further talks and kind of see like where we're gonna go, but for right now, the only two things that's left that I have to order is head studs and my pistons. I know I gotta do it. I've been being cheap, but I'm going to do it eventually. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it soon. So far, if you add in, let's say, wheels, what are they? Because I'm gonna just throw the cost in real quick, so at least you know like where I'm at so far. Wheels, I would say, I know they're at least $2,000. I can't remember like the like how much they cost, but they're over $2,000. I know that. But they're not like BSTs or Rotobox prices, you know, $3,500, $4,000. They're not that. I would say like $2,500 or $2,800 or something like that. Lightweight rotor was like $100. The exhaust, I caught this, like I said, on a deal. I think I paid, it was either $1,000 shipped or $1,100 shipped. Something like that. And then I got the carbon fiber CRGs. This is my second set because I have one on my wife's bike that she runs, so it's $200 and some. And the filter, of course, you know, is $200 some. And then the chain, I caught a deal on the chain. That's a ZVX3 525, black and gold, but I want to say it was only like $150 or something like that. And anybody who with 150 links, and normally that's like $180, $200 depending on vendor. And then I got Woodcraft rear sets. I had to kind of make those work. And I don't have the heel guards on it just because, I don't know, you know, they say max effort, max effort, max effort. I'm debating about taking the rear brake off, but I'm not sure. I'll probably try it initially and then see. And then if push come to shove, then I'll take the rear brake off. And then I got custom Core Moto carbon fiber brake lines. They're braided brake lines. That was kind of pricey, but I mean, I don't know. I know it was over $100. I can't remember the exact price, but it was over $100. And then I knew a guy on Facebook. I have hooked him up with some S1000 parts before, so he gave me that hanger for like $100. I think the normal price is like $100 and something. The lightweight battery, caught that on eBay. I'm telling you, eBay has the deals, you know, for like $70 something, you know. And then that's really it, at least for things here that you can see. Hopefully you guys can see by the camera. There's a whole bunch of, I have some Limburger carbon fiber inside. I got some Pug wings, some other things, race hoses, all types of stuff. And then, oh yeah, and I forgot, I just remembered this. And then the 2mm oval bore, like the cases, that's upstairs on my dining room table. Now I probably need to remove that before my wife gets back. She's due to get back in June, or the end of June sometime. But for right now, she can't tell me what to do, so it's gonna stay on the dining room table. And that, dang, I forgot how much that cost, but that was something like $1,000 or something like that. Something like that. And then the crank is like $1,600 through $2,000 or something like that. I can't remember, you know, because it's, you know, the crank is still out getting whatever it's getting done. So, but yeah, so that's where I'm at. So, oh, and last but not least, I have Power 5s on the bike. Now I do have an extra Q4 sitting here. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna swap it to a Q4 or not, because the Power 5 so far, they've done me right. I had it on my booster before I tore that down, which I'll make a whole nother video about that. You know, how to build a $60,000 turbo booster on a budget. So far, I'm doing extremely well. So, but you know, in these times of COVID, you just gotta wait. But anyways, so comment, ask any questions you want. That's where I'm at with this right now. And then as things come in, as I start modifying or making changes, I'll try my best to catch it on video. If it's something minute, then minuscule, I'm not gonna bother. But if it's something major, perhaps I'll just make a video of everything, and then I'll just consolidate it all and then make a video of where I'm at once I actually get more movement. The next thing I have to do is I have some knocking from the exhaust, so I gotta take the exhaust off, and I need to change the spark plugs. I already have the spark plugs. They was on order because I already knew I was gonna have to do that for the motor swap, but I'm going to do that. So outside of that, that really is it. So like, subscribe, share, hit the bell button. Definitely hit the bell button, because one of the videos I'll make in the near future, because I just mentioned it, so I guess I'll show you all, is how do you build a $60,000 turbo bike and be cheap about it? Well, here is the frame so far. It's the frame and the rims. and some really, really big rotors that I need spacers for. So, and then at some point, maybe I'll, you know, once everything gets close to being done, I'll just make videos. There's a bike or two that's out of the garage right now, but maybe I'll make a video once, I don't know, I get closer to having things finished. So for now, that is it. I'll holler at y'all later.